Yo, what's up? My name is Dre. I speedrun Happy Wheels, play it pretty competitively, and I'm going to be making a tier list of Happy Wheels characters, but like based on like a competitive standpoint. I'm currently working on a demo world record progression, so while that's waiting to go up, I thought I'd upload this. So let's start it out. Moped. No, not the moped. What's it called? Ineffective Shopper. This character is so irrelevant, I don't remember its name. Ineffective Shopper. Or Effective Shopper. It's a terrible character. I don't know why this is in the game. It doesn't add anything to any. Why is it in the game? It's super slow. It's weird to control. She spins awkwardly. Her jump and dismount thing is kind of quirky, but literally just Segway does that better. Just an uneventful character. Forgettable. Like, no one likes this character. Explorer Guy. Okay. Now, Explorer Guy is a controversial character because it's kind of interesting. Legend of Quasel, if you haven't played it, is a beautiful level. The only Segway Guy level in all the featured levels. But, dude, does his arms have to be that fragile? Like, you hit a pebble in the road and he explodes. No arms, no legs, dead. That being said, I don't think he's the worst character in the game. Literally just based on forgettability, no one cares about this character. At least people have an opinion on him. So I think he's actually slightly better. Than Moped. Just because he's interesting. He has the quirks, the space particle and rails, interesting. Was he made well? No. His arms are like eggshells. But he's interesting. So I'll give him a C. The Helicopter Guy. Helicopter Guy is just like the most mid you can get. Like, there's nothing overly cool about him. There's nothing overly bad. I think he actually tips a little bit into better than worse because he has that thing where you can lean back and eject and like flies across the room, which can be fun to mess around with. So I think he'll go A, because he's not like super good, but he's interesting. Like, the lean back and fly across the room thing is really the coolest thing. The rest is just kind of mid. Now we get into a top tier. Being able to do the dad hopping, which I call it, or flying, where you just left, right. One of the coolest things in Happy Wheels. If you play Happy Wheels and you discover this on your own, you're like, holy crap, this game's cool. S by far, not even a discussion. Walmart, irresponsible dad, irresponsible mom. Who added? Was this? I think this was probably like a more representation thing, a playable female character, which that's fine. But make it an interesting character. Make Segway Guy or Explorer Guy, Explorer Girl. Don't make it a ripoff of a different character. That's forgettable. Lawnmower Guy. Lawnmower Guy is interesting because he's so specific. Like, some levels he's super cool where you can do like lean backs, his wheel stretches, you can do crazy eject stuff if his legs break. But he's so like specific. Like, you need specific things to happen in order for him to be a good character. Like, if Lawnmower Guy is your favorite character, you play Trackmania, and in Trackmania you only play ice maps. He's so specific. Honestly, he's good enough to be good A, but like, you just have to be like the quirkiest of mother truckers to play this guy. Yeah, I think that sums it. Oh, actually I forgot Moped Couple exists. No, everyone gets moved up a tier. Okay, Pogo Guy. I can actually explain why Jim added such high rotation speeds for every single character in the game except for this one. I don't understand. Like, literally, if you tip forward past what is it, 90, 180, if he tips forward, you're just dead. You land on your face, there's nothing you can do. Decent character outside of that, but unplayable just because of how awkward it feels. Terrible character. Pogo Guy, one of the coolest characters in the game to watch. If you're Crepujon, if you're one of the top Pogo players, super cool character. Such a high skill gap. Like, Pogo players are Pogo players, and they're going to be the best Pogo players. Like, Crepo and other players like that are good like that, they're going to be good at other characters. But other characters aren't going to be good at Pogo. If that makes sense. Like, Pogo players are good at the game. People who are good at the game aren't necessarily Pogo players. So I think S, just based on how cool the character, how different he is, amazing idea adding to the game. Santa Claus. Santa Claus is very close to being a why is this in the game, but I think he's just different enough that it's not terrible. Like, he's pretty close to being like in the BC area, but there's like a surprising amount of tech. Like, lean back, spacebar timing. You can get some crazy speed, even just on North Pole Rush, the only level he is in the featured levels. You can get some crazy tech, speed, wall climbing, weird stuff. So I think he's right behind Lawnmower Guy, because there's not as much weird tech as there is with Lawnmower Guy, as far as I know. I mean, if you're a Santa pro and would like to comment, please do. If you're a Santa pro and want to teach me Santa, I'd be down. Hit me up. But I think he's very similar. He's the real character where if you're a Santa pro, you play Ice and Trackmania. And then the last two, just goats. The depth of these two characters. Starting off, Segway Guy, wave dashing, which is the left, right to build up more than max speed. The shift jumping, which is where if your legs are stiff and you hit space and then eject 3 frames later, you get a massive jump. Super high tech. Regrabs, I wish regrabs were better. Like, being able to eject and regrab the Segway is super glitchy. But holy crap, it would be so cool if it was made well. Top tier character. Personally, I'd put him here. I think this is pretty accurate. This one can change. I just don't see why it's in the game. But S tier, depending on who you are, these are going to change orders. It doesn't matter, they're all S tier. And if you're AGL beatboxer, you're going to put Lawnmower Man here because he's quirky like that. Final character, my favorite character in the game. Super high tech skill. The rotation of the wheel based on the direction your booster is pointing can be used to bounce off of walls, and the spinning gives you like a massive speed boost. The control and alt to rotate the booster. The momentum, like trying to preserve momentum. When to use up arrow, when to not use up arrow. Such a deep character. Probably the second deepest character behind Irresponsible Dad. Even if, I don't know, I like him better. He's more fun to me. So smooth, so flowy. Obstacle course, one of the best levels in the game, just for how smooth it is. Jim went off. That's all I can say. Jim definitely went off. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good to me. We have S tier, A tier, B tier. Why is this in the game? And then please delete this from the game. I think that sums up my thoughts pretty well. If you very strongly disagree, let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you are very good with Santa, let me know. I would love to learn. But yeah, I'm gonna have the demo world record explained, not soon, but eventually. Just thought I'd put this up in the meantime. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a good one.